Smart Exceller. In this video, I will be showing you the usage of Countif, SumIf, and Averageif, and I'll be showing you the usage of Countif, SumIfs, and Averageifs also. So I'll be showing you what is the difference in this if and ifs. It's something like singular and plurals. So first of all, I'll be showing you the easy way, SumIf, Countif in simple way we can do. And I'm going to show you a continuous way we can do through ranges and tables. So all the three will be having a similar platform. So it's this is for the static data and this is for the dynamic data. So for the static data, if you want to see, I'll be showing you how to use the SumIf. So first of all, what is the use of SumIf and Countif and Averageif? The usage is if you have a database which is like if you want to know how many times you have the expenses for ownership or any of this category. You can see main category, subcategory, mini category. If you want to see what is the count for this, only for those things. So you should you have to, always you have to do is you have to do a you have to select and you have to uncheck this and you can do by this doing this in this way. But if you want to you can see in this way. But if you want to have the data always on a recurring format in a static format or a dynamic format, so you don't want to use the time you don't want to use the pivot tables, and pivot tables also can be done. But if you want to see the data thoroughly within your in front of the main things in front of your eyes, so it will be more easier instead of going and doing extra work. So it's something like doing a smart work. So let me show you what is one. If you want to see ownership, what is the number? Where is the ownership? What is the total for only ownership? And count if is counting the total, and average is getting an average. So let's start with SumIf. So it's a very simple process that automatically you will be guided by the formula functions in this formula. So if you when you type sum if there is some if and if, so now we are going only for some if. So the later part I'll be showing you how to use some ifs. So now when you open the parenthesis, it is asking for a range. So the range is the it's something like similar like range. You can refer to my previous videos on the range. So I have made videos on the range and or ranges. So if you want to have what is the range, you can select a range. Either you can select manually, so you can select manually, or you can create a range in the beginning. So I'll be showing you how to create a range. This is for the static data. I'll be showing what is how to create a range. So this is a range I'm selecting. So data is only till here, so I'm selecting. This is for a static database. So this is my range. And what is the criteria? And in this range, what is that I want to look for? So I want to look for ownership. You can choose any, but I have mainly used for ownership. So I'll be writing this as own. So this is going to be my criteria. Okay, then next is asking is sum range. So what is sum? So it's very easy. Sum range is something which is having a numerical value or something which is costing us or we are getting in income. So something which is having a numerical values or in numbers. So it is going to be a sum. So this sum is going to be till here. Now Excel is going to find out what is there in ownership within this database. So this is my criteria. And you have to do is close the parenthesis and hit enter. So 20,000, 21,760. So you can see 21,760. Okay, the same way I want to check it. We will cross verify it in the end. Count if. So I want to see how many times the ownership is recurring in this database. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to type count if open parenthesis. So it's very simple. It's asking a range. So this is a range for this. And it's asking the criteria. What is the criteria? You have only two sets over here. So you can select this as comma, and this is going to be your criteria. And close the parenthesis and hit enter. You can see ownership is occurring 3 times here. So we'll cross verify in the end. So same as you can find as average if average if open parenthesis. Same way it's asking for a range. So this is the range, and is asking for a It's asking for range, and it is asking for a criteria. You can see over here. Let me drag it over here. Okay, so it's asking for a criteria. So when I put a comma, it's asking for a criteria. So criteria is the same. It's dicto. It's of count. SumIf, what it's a. The its name is average if not SumIf. And again, comma. It is asking for an average range. So the same value, average range is in the same manner here. So now let's close the parenthesis and hit enter. Its average is 72,255. So if you want, you can cross verify this. So what I have to do is, it's already, the things are already in the filter. So I don't know how to put a filter. Already you can see how to add a filter. So now I have to cross verify. I want to see what is ownership, and what is ownership is, I will be removing all this and I will be selecting own. So you can see ownership is here. So you can see the total is 21,760, and it is 1 2 3 times. And the average is, you can see the average over here, 7,253.33. So 21,760 is the ownership. So let me remove this. So you can see 21,760 is there, 3 is the count, and average is 7,255.33. So this is the way we can use this data over here. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to have a range in the beginning. So it's very easy to get the ranges you don't want. You can just select the ranges and get the answer. So I hope you find the video useful. Please subscribe the channel. Please share this video, and see you in the next video. Thank you.